Get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Now here's Bridges. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's Anunoby. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Anunoby's got his third basket on the night right there. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 8-point game. Here's Terry. He buries it from three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
For three, Bridges. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. The Sixers lead by 11. Embiid inside. Towns on him. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 5.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
New York ball.
Knicks trail by 11. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Screen by Bridges. And Hart with a basket. On the assist from Anunoby. He has 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And down it goes. 2 points. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
Well, Embiid is a powerful player, one who is used to pushing his way through contact.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Yeah, good luck blocking out Embiid. He is so massive at 7 feet. He can just power his way to grab offensive rebounds. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 11. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So both teams changing it up here. Brunson against Maxey. And again, the Knicks missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid comes in for Drummond. And it's Kelly Oubre in for Grimes. New York also changing it up. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. Philadelphia leading by 10. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Alvarado. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And he drains the quick shot. Maxi's got 13.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
On the wing, Clarkson. No good from outside.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
George for three. Alvarado with a rebound. Knicks trail by 10. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Clarkson outside. New York working the ball around now. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. And he comes up with a bucket. He has 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
That'll be a 5-second call. And let's look at the rookies who have been on a roll since the All-Star break. Fourth is VJ Edgecombe.
He's looked anything but a rookie. The game is coming naturally to him, and he's just picking his spots and capitalizing on offense.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 6-point lead. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Off the mark there with a 3. The Sixers lead by 6. Maxey with it. Towns covering. Pass to Embiid. From deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And it's Maxey missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now Philadelphia with it. 7-point differential. Oubre can't hit. 27 seconds left in the first. Inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Maxey. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Clarkson with the ball. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
The Sixers lead by 8. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. Robinson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Robinson's got 14 points for the game.
And that's what he's known for, great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
That was a complete lapse in judgment. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. On the wing, Clarkson tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Knicks trail by 9. Kicks it out, Towns. Jacks up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Watford. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Shamet. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He takes it in. Barlow with a bucket.
And trust me, when the D is slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Towns outside. Puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires from deep. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Here's Embiid. Embiid, too easy.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
To end the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Watford outside. From deep three-point land. Towns with a rebound.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach. What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Off target from three-point range.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Clarkson with the ball. Grimes covering. Lets it go from deep. And Alvarado gets it to go. Alvarado's got 6. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Here's Maxey. 17 points for him. Last game against New York. Oh, the heave from beyond half court is off target. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Maxey outside. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got 21.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Towns outside. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Embiid drawing the double team. Robinson with a steal. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson passes to Anunoby.
Philadelphia foul. Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges outside. Towns outside. Three-pointer. Ooh, Cat rains one in from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Sixers lead by 3. For 3, Maxey. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Count it. Good. And that's now 7 points for Jalen Brunson.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
I love the determination of Tyrese Maxey. Has turned himself into a natural scorer, and he is always hunting the next bucket.
That ties it up. Anunoby's got 10 points.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
With all that defensive attention on Embiid, it's important that he scans the floor and tries to find his teammates.
And here are the Knicks now, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Anunoby for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 assists here tonight. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes here for the 76ers. George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in for 3. Maxey knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 26.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Here's Maxey. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks leading by 3. Here's Bridges. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting only 36% during the second. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Outside Hart, the 3 is up. And the Knicks, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 8. Here's Maxey. And the shot no good, a bit short. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The 76ers shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. To stop the run, Edgecombe, no good. New York leading by 8. Back to Anunoby. Bridges outside. The 3 with the 10. It's good on the putback. Robinson's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Drains the triple.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Pass to Brunson. Here's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Edgecombe. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 5-point New York lead.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And the basket by Bridges.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The 3 from Edgecombe. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that.
For 3, Maxey. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Robinson's got 22 points.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps his team together. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
76ers trail by 12. Maxey passes to George. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Bridges. And the 76ers another 3.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Fires in the triple.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Brunson misses.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
For 3, George. And Philadelphia hits again for Pete.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. He had 22 in the win against Philadelphia.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Just 2 to shoot. Bridges misses. 76ers trail by 5. From 15 feet away. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Unloads. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Just 4 seconds left in the half. New York again can't hit. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Good to have you. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, you don't want to give away the...
That does it for halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. New York leading by 7. Anunoby passes to Towns. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Maxey outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is just next-level speed on that drive from Maxey.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Inside goes Brunson. 3-pointer, Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. All right, we get a chance to show you the top rookie free throw shooters in the second half of the season. VJ Edgecombe 3rd.
He's really shown us that he can get it done from the charity stripe, time and time again.
Towns passes to Hart. Drops in the 3. 16 points for him.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Bridges. For 3. And it's Edgecombe with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 76ers trail by 6. And here's Oubre from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Pass to Anunoby. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Knicks lead by 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For 3, Maxey connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
George for three, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Wow. 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Brunson passes to Towns, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. For the lead, and it's Edgecombe with a three. Edgecombe's got 20.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. For three, Bridges drills it from deep. Bridges has got 10 points.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
For three, Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
That one's down for Brunson.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To the middle. New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Maxey with it. Towns covering. And here's Oubre from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Hart. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, when Anunoby is feeling it, he can completely take over a game, and we're seeing that tonight.
Here's Edgecombe. 22 points for him. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Brunson. And Brunson running the floor. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Maxey. Chalk up 2 there. Maxey's got 45 points.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
To the paint. Here's Hart. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And Hart with a basket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 assists in the game. Left side, Oubre. Pulls it. And that one's on target from the wing. Oubre's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Sixers leading. The 3 from Edgecombe. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
From the arc. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
To the inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
all talent there from Bridges.
Philadelphia leading by 5. For 3, Maxey. Good! That's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Edgecombe's got 7 rebounds in the game. Strong finish by Embiid.
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
Outside Hart, and here's Bridges. Inside, kicks it out to Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Knicks trail by 7. Brunson looks it over. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
For 3, Maxey. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. From behind the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Now Embiid. 16 points for him. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 4-point game. Pass to Anunoby. Towns way outside. Cat strikes from long distance.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Releases. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Knicks trail by 3.
A calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside. En route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. Anunoby against Edwards. Here's Towns. Here's Alvarado. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Alvarado's got 9 points.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
52 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Maxey. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Alvarado pass to Robinson. Over Edwards. Robinson gets the bucket. And it's now 26 points for Mitchell Robinson.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Barlow. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. Barlow's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here. The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Up in time. And that's not going to go. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Shamet in at the 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Clarkson outside. Alvarado outside to take the lead. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Watford. On target from range. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
New York working the ball around now. The shot by Towns, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Fires the 3. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Embiid inside. Robinson defending. And Embiid throws it down.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. A shot by Watford, no good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's Towns. The big man, Cat.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Watford inside. Alvarado defending. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Plenty of space. Yep, right through the net.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Fires it. Watford gets the bucket. Watford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Maxey's checked in for Edwards. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson is checked in for Shamet. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And it's Maxey missing. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Robinson. And the layup. Is good after a nice lead pass. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Clarkson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
For the Knicks, Anunoby. He's checked in for Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Alvarado. And it's Maxey missing. And here's New York now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Bridges with it. Grimes covering.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Here's Maxey. Into the lane. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Bridges outside to take the lead. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. It's stolen by Maxey.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Towns for 3. They get it again. Here's Anunoby. Doubled by Grimes. Pass to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got a
threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
For 3, Maxey. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in the game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Here's Barlow. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. From downtown, the rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
4-3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. It's Bridges on the wing. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Knicks trail by 8. Down low. Here's Clarkson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Well, whatever his coach said to him at halftime, he heard it.
Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And it's New York scoring again.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
The Sixers lead by 4. The deep 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brunson, a good look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And the 76ers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Maxey attacking. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And some changes here for the 76ers. Paul George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Watford. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges finds Brunson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Oubre. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And the Knicks shooting 55% for the game so far to take the lead. Pure from three-point range. Brunson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Maxey passes to Oubre. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the 76ers lead by 2. The Knicks shooting great so far, 52% in the fourth. For three, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Now George. From way back. Oh, no good. And the Knicks shooting 55% for the game so far. Knocks down the trifecta.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Sixers trail by 4. Maxey fires. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Oh, important points from Anunoby, and his team needed that.
Connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Hart with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Outside Bridges. Now Towns. Towns throws it down.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Maxey! Anunoby there for the rebound. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. Buries it from outside.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Maxey surveying the D. Launches it from deep. Oh, it misses. The Knicks with the lead. Now Brunson. Great finish inside by Brunson.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Here's Oubre. Outside George. Fires the 3. It's money from deep.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Outside Bridges. He's off from 3.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Oubre! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Picked it. Outside Maxey. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Against Maxey. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Oh, the shot is off. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Outside Brunson, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one. Both free throws, good from Brunson.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Outside Maxey. They could win it. And the three misses. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
Here we go.
Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he...
Good. He hits again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And, Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Again! What an avalanche!
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
Jacks up a three. The three ball is down.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Can't get the three. for New York. They've gone a perfect 4 for 4 to begin this OT session. And no hesitation on the jam in transition.
Yeah, in the open floor, Anunoby is dangerous. He will not make the mistake of holding back.
Now it's Maxey. Here's George. Oubre fires. Cash from downtown.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Outside Bridges. Puts up the tray. George is there for the rebound. Philadelphia's gone a perfect 4 for 4 from three-point land at OT. Maxey. Oh, missed on the tray. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Outside Oubre.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots a three. The three is in.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The Knicks have gotten some good shots. 6 for 7 here in OT. Oh, it drops in.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Oubre! It's gone from beyond the arc.
If you have to play an extra period, that's the time to catch fire from 3.
Outside Anunoby. Can't hit it.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Sixers leading. Outside George. From long range. Anunoby there for the rebound. New York has gone 2 for 5 from outside the three-point arc in overtime.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Outside George. Now Oubre. He launches. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Towns. It falls!
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Maxey fires. Towns rips down the board. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Embiid with a steal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Nails it! And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Against Brunson from downtown, and it's good. He hits another one.
That puts him even for third on the single game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
So a close game.